Alright everyone, hello, welcome again to my channel. This is a new video on something I discovered that has been extremely helpful for me. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is Seedr, which is a unique tool that I find extremely helpful. So, now just to let you know, Seedr, it doesn't say it anywhere here, but except up in the tab. That's how it's spelled, Seedr. This is an extension for Chrome. So you can, I don't know about tools, settings, let's go look into settings. Advanced tab. No, I don't think it's all up in here. It's, yeah, well, not exactly. I should know this by now. I mean, come on. You got your history, downloads, bookmarks, more tools. Here we go. Extensions. Adobe Acrobat, and there's Seedr. Get stuff instantly, download and play it anywhere. You can go find it in your extensions. You can search Seedr, which, you know, I've already got it, but so it probably won't let me. But anyway, yeah, it is an extension for Google Chrome. It also states it's an extension for Mozilla Firefox, but unfortunately I tried that one and it didn't work. The link went nowhere, so apparently either Firefox has not allowed this extension to be used, but it works perfectly fine in Google Chrome. And as you can see, I've got something here. I do have a pro account. I have 100 gigs of storage. I earned another 500 megabytes from Earn Free Space. I did the review post on Twitter. I followed them and I made a post and I got 500 megabytes. I was already planning on doing a video for this, and it turns out, hello, I'll get another gig of space when I complete the video and post it on YouTube. Now, like I said, this is a pro account. I paid $9.95 a month for 100 gigs of space. If you have just a basic account, you only get 2 gig. That's all you get. So whatever you do, whatever it is you go to download, it cannot be larger than 2 gig. I think if it's 2 gigs exactly in size, it still won't let you download. And this replaces torrenting with P2P, like BitTorrent, uTorrent, because as you know, or should know, if you torrent a lot, like I do, when you use BitTorrent or uTorrent or any other P2P torrent software, your IP address is out there. You are vulnerable unless you're using a VPN. I'm sorry, but a VPN costs more than what I pay for 100 gigs of space every month. I'm not interested in having a VPN. I think they're all a bit too expensive. And then you have to be very specific when you're using a VPN. You've got to find a VPN that keeps no logs on your shit. Because some of them, if they're asked, they'll give up that information. So VPNs are no. If you use Seedr, and I'm going to show you how this works, you don't display your IP address anywhere because your machine does not touch the torrent. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, no, I was going to go to somewhere else, but let's take a look at, this is a favorite site for movies, YTS. Now, just so you know, Yiffy and the original crew that ran this website quit. They dropped the ball. They got tired of dealing with legal issues. So this website is now being run by a brand new crew. So these are movies. You can get them in 720 or 1080. They list upcoming movies: The Sixth Friend, Warning Sign. Some movies, they even have them in 1080p 3D. This is just the home page. These are the popular downloads. There's Arctic, which I heard might be pretty good. So let's take a look at it. All you need to do is come up to here, select it, copy, come back to your friend, paste your link here, hit the plus sign, and it gives you 720 or 1080. I prefer 1080, so you click add, and boom, now it's collecting seeds. You're doing nothing. Seedr is doing it all for you. Once it has all the seeds, like it does now, it's copying to a folder. Boom, done. That's simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, there are two ways you can do this. You can download it just by clicking this button, and it will download as a zip file, or you can just open the folder up and just get the movie and download the movie. So here's the example of Arctic. Boom, I click the download button, there it is down here in the bottom. It's actually very fast. It's a lot faster than using BitTorrent or uTorrent, because I think my personal feelings on P2P software is you're exposed during the entire time it takes to download the file you're wanting to get. So that's plenty of time for somebody to catch you. I've already had a strike because I downloaded a movie and AT&T informed me, oh yeah, so I did the song and dance and yada da da. I had people on my Wi-Fi, and for some reason my modem, I can't kick people off, which is actually true. We have the latest and greatest modem, and I access it, but I still cannot kick anybody off. With the old AT&T setup we had, I could kick anybody and everybody off. If you were on my shit, I could kick you off. But for some reason, you can't do that anymore. But as you can see, I'm downloading from the browser itself, from this cloud. This is basically what this is. This is my cloud space. Yeah, and I have the original It from 1990 sitting here. It's like 3 hours. And you see the sizes. And if you look down here, boom, it is now complete. So all I do is close that out. Then we go into here, into my downloads. There's Arctic, and you're going to need either 7-zip or WinRAR. I like 7-zip. It is free. I just clicked extract here. It does what it needs to do. Boom. I go ahead and delete the zip file. Then we can take Arctic, and I get rid of that too. We don't need it in there. And then boom, we do a simple little test run. And this should open up into VLC, which is another very good software. It'll play just about any movie format you can think of, and if you can't play it in VLC, then you can't play it. Oh, I don't think it went. Oh, there we go. I thought I double-clicked it, but I guess maybe I went a little bit too fast. And so here's Arctic 2018 in 1080p. I can also take it out. Boom. There you go, movie theater, boom, boom, boom. Looks pretty clean. Don't really hear anything. I have no idea what this movie's about. I just downloaded it to show. Yeah, turn that up a bit. No? There's got to be audio. But it is just one guy. Oh, no wonder I'm not hearing anything. There we go. Pull, man, pull! Put your ass into it! Pull it! Come on, you can do it! Oh, God, you can do it, dude. Anyway, yeah. So you just saw me download. Oh, wow, why are you doing that? I had you set up. But that's all you do with that, and it works even on the Pirate Bay. I didn't say that. Enjoy VLC Media Player without interruption. Thank you, Avast. I appreciate your concerns. Empty the recycle bin of those 2 items, and then after I'm done downloading it, I just click the X, say OK up here, and boom, it deletes. I haven't downloaded it yet. This is the original. I've got some issues. I had to move things. This is my external that I'm using. It's a 3 terabyte. Even though you only get an actual 2.72 terabytes of space, but I was down to like 110 gigs of free space, so I had to go into this folder, and this is all that's left on here. Everything else that was in here, I moved to a 500 gig external, but it's a flash drive. It's a lot quicker and easier to access because this, my book, it's got the data transfer cable and a power cable, so it has to be plugged in. So if it sits idle for too long, it takes a few minutes when you click to go into it to find something, you know. It's kind of a pain in the butt. That's why I prefer internal hard drives. But yeah, I don't condone this. This is all a personal preference, and I'm only doing this as a review. And like I said, the pros for I really don't see any cons in this software. I mean, your basic account, you start off with just 2 gigs. You can earn free space. I pay $9.95 a month to get 100 gigs. If I were to fill this up with at least 100 gigs worth of stuff, and then my subscription went out, I would not lose any of my files that are already in the cloud, but I would not be able to download anything else. So everything would be safe sitting here until I could get to it. So so you don't have to worry about, oh no, I've got, 90 gigs of movies and or music and my subscription just went out. They're going to be there. They're not going to delete anything. You just won't be able to download anything else until you renew your subscription. So yeah, but your machine does not touch it. Your IP address is not given up. And another good thing about this is if you've got something that has very few seeds, it'll go and it'll download, and you'll be able to see a progress bar as it collects seeds. You can actually log out. Boom. Just log out, and it will continue to download those seeds. So the next time you log back in, poof, it looks like this, and it's done. That's what I had to do with this one, because it's a rather old torrent. So I just pasted the URL, hit the plus sign. You can also upload stuff here as well. I need to mess with that to see if it might be viable. No, I don't know if I can share and upload file with other people, because that would be a good thing. But yes, this is a good extension for Google Chrome. I do not believe there is an app. I don't believe there's a software program. It's just an extension. It works great. Even if you only have the basic account for 2 gigs, you can come in here and you can earn free space. And from my understanding is, it says here all bonuses are limited to 1 per user. So you could basically cap out all of these and gain what? 2.5 gigs of free space? If you do all of these, I've already earned 500 meg. I'm going to earn another gig here. So once my subscription runs out, I should have 3.5 gigs of space, even on my basic account. So yeah, this is a very, very wonderful thing. It's always a risk when you're using a P2P software, because you're exposing yourself during the entire time that you're trying to download something. All you need is the URL. Sometimes when you paste that URL link, it'll come back with a little message, nothing found here. So that does happen, and it tells you there's nothing here. So, but you see how it works. It's really easy. You don't get in trouble because this does it for you. It puts it into a cloud, and you just merely download it from your cloud. No IP address. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you will be made aware when I upload new videos. So until the next one, peace.